In 2024, I purchased a Suzuki VStrom DL1000. I thought I wanted to do some ADV riding, so I purchased it. It added to my fleet of Kawasaki Concourse and a Harley-Davidson Road Glide Ultra. After a period of time, though, I realized that this wasn't going to work because of a back injury. The ADV riding wasn't going to work out for me. But I did like it for touring and riding around. It's very comfortable and it was easy on my back. With the big panniers, it was nice and easy to store. If you see this video here, you'll see that this bike handled very well. I was surprised how nimble and light it was. You could really throw it around in the corners. Here you see we're on a very twisty road going up the hill, and it handled very well. I was very impressed with it. This bike ended up being my favorite to ride at the end of the day. It was so light, nimble, and it just did everything I wanted to do. But the most important thing was it was comfortable. My back didn't bother me nearly as bad on this one as it did on the Kawasaki Concourse or the Harley. So I began riding it a lot more, and I really began to enjoy it, and it became my mainstay bike. It's the one I rode the most. Spent a lot of time on this bike, and I really enjoyed it. You see in this video is a video of me from behind riding it, and you'll see it does look kind of awkward from behind with the big saddlebag sticking out. She's got a big butt, that's for sure. But it handled nicely, and I think that's the thing I really became enamored with. Even with the big saddlebags, which was nice for storing things. You could put a ton of stuff in there. Didn't bother handling any at all. They're easy on, easy off. I did end up rebuilding the latches on both saddlebags, but it did look a little odd from behind. But other than that, it was great to ride and just giddy up and go on. It wasn't a real powerhouse. It did have a power commander on it, which helped a little bit. The exhaust had a nice note. So it was a blast to ride. Now the problem is it was 22 years old, and every time I went to get parts for it, it became a challenge. A lot of parts were obsolete, couldn't get them anymore, or I had to find other methods to get parts for it. But it did really nice, and I enjoyed it. I ended up trading it so I could get something newer. I was in Germany in September and rode a BMW, and I really like this type of bike. Well, this is the last day I'll have my Suzuki. Taking it up to Calp Cycle to be sold. Waiting on the new bike to be ready. So shortly we'll hop on her and we'll ride her up there and turn her in. So here you can see I'm approaching the stop sign, making my turn to go up the Calps. My final ride on the VStrom, it was bittersweet. I really love this bike, and if it weren't for the age of it, I would have held on to it. Like I said, it did everything I wanted to do. It's very comfortable, and it didn't hurt my back very much at all. My back felt very comfortable, and at the end of the day, that's what you're looking for. Something comfortable to ride, doesn't hurt your back, and you can do some distance on. So here I am rolling up. In the distance you'll see my Kawasaki Concourse, which was being sold and delivered on this day. So I turned my Kawasaki in and gave it to Mr. Calp to sell. Calp Cycle and Oberlin's been very good to me, and I trusted him with both my purchases and selling my bikes for me. So long to the VStrom, and we'll look forward to something new coming very soon.